Olivia was in third grade, we started planning for where she was going to go to high school. And we hoped by the time she hit high school there would be a good high school in our community.
Okay.
And so she hit third grade and we started looking at different options, and basically we almost moved. Like, we debated moving because with my husband's job he can live anywhere as long as he's near an airport. But we love, love, love Marco Island.
Due to the determination of Jane Watt, this high school stands today, but it almost didn't happen.
There was actually another group of people who were talking about starting a high school on Marco. So I went to a preliminary meeting. It was on a Saturday. And I thought, you know, I'll just volunteer one time and maybe stuff envelopes or do a little bit of extra work if they need it. And after I went to the meeting, I came home and I told Jim, I was like, you know, we're just going to have to move. He was like, what are you talking about? I'm like, this is never going to happen. The group was like fighting with each other. They were like, the people who were in charge didn't get along. I mean, there was no organization. It was, I just was so discouraged. And my husband was like, there is one way that there could be a school on Marco. And I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, you got more involved. And I just went to one more meeting. Then I went to one more meeting. And before I knew it, I was in charge of the whole thing. Literally, it was I think that I just kept showing up. So once I got a little bit more actively involved, when I became committed and was like, no, we have to do this. And at the beginning it was about my own children. Like, truly it was for more selfish reasons. After about the second or third week, it became about all children, because the volume of time it was taking away from my own family was unbelievable. I worked probably easily 70 hours a week, every week on this project. I went to a preliminary training that was offered through the state to learn how charter schools are started. And I started reading like a fanatic, everything I could find about education, charter schools, quality schools, high schools, just basically every bit of information that I could absorb that was related to what we were trying to do and what we were trying to accomplish. When I was growing up, my dad used to call me his little contrary, because if somebody told me that you couldn't do something or something wasn't possible, I would fight like crazy to accomplish it. And so the district and the superintendent were continually trying to keep us or prevent us from opening. And the harder that they did that and the more that they did that, they thought it would discourage me and I would give up and quit. Instead, it drove me harder to make sure we did it.
Throughout the years, we have faced a lot to get to where we are now and traveled a new path that many islanders have paved.
The hardest accomplishment was just getting the school up and running in the first place. It was the very first year of the school, so it started from scratch. So we didn't have any teachers, we didn't have books, we didn't have furniture, we didn't have a location when I was hired for the first when I was first hired. So the accomplishment, probably the biggest thing, was just through the months that I was hired before coming down here, and I had to hire all the staff from all over the nation. People came, and so the hardest thing was just getting all the staff together and just organizing all of the ordering of the books and getting the school up and running.